How is it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to cover in this video. We've got a new PlayStation 5 system software update, and it's a little bit more than just stability improvement. It's not a big update as far as a feature overhaul or anything like that, but still some stuff to note, so we'll go over that. A big free update is No Man's Sky's latest update in Breach. They always time out these updates while also the game is on sale and is a part of the Planet of the Discount sale. No Man's Sky is down to $24, and this is the latest free update for the game. Whenever I talk about the game in our deals videos and recommend it, I always say it's a game that if you buy it, it's gonna pay dividends because you are going to get free update after free update for this game. There's gonna be reasons to go back, and this is the latest one, version 6.10. We will cover that, and a game that I've had my eye on for a little bit. It was scheduled to drop in 2025, but it has been delayed until early 2026. That is Mouse PI for Hire. I am sure it's a game some of you guys are not aware about. You should be aware about it, because I think this game looks awesome. Unfortunate, little bit of a delay, but it'll be coming early 26. We'll talk that at the end of this video. First of all, PlayStation System Software Update version 25.07-12.20 has been released. Along with that, you do have a system stability update. However, clocking in at around 1.3 gigabytes as noted on MP First, this new firmware update improves DualSense Edge stability, the console's feature, messaging feature, and more. Specifically, Sony noted you can now use your console to check the serial number of your console and of DualSense wireless controllers that are currently connected by USB or Bluetooth. Love that as far as an easy way to check your serial number. You know, sometimes if you're talking to PlayStation support, you do need to give them your serial number for whatever reason. But yeah, for your console, select settings, system software, console information, and then check serial number. For a DualSense wireless controller, select settings, accessories, general, advanced settings, and view serial number. We've updated the device software of the DualSense Edge wireless controller to improve stability. The DualSense Edge is the premium. I want to say it's a $150 controller. Look, I'm a schmuck and I'm still on the regular DualSense controller. And I do quite like the DualSense controller. I still am, as far as consoles go, definitely prefer PlayStation. The controller is one thing. I do like the Xbox controllers a little bit better. But nonetheless, DualSense Edge wireless controller to improve stability with that update. They've also noted they've improved the messages and usability on some screens, and we've improved system software performance and stability. So some updates rolling out for the PlayStation 5. That is live right now. If you've been on the PS5 in the last day, it probably auto-downloaded, and you should be good to go. But it is 1.3 gigabytes, so a little bit sizable as far as that's concerned. Speaking of sizable, this brings me to No Man's Sky's latest update. The Breach update is now available, once again, available for free. The Breach Expedition has arrived, and Breach players will traverse a desolate and abandoned universe, and on their travels encounter the abandoned remains of ill-fated Corvette ships, all ripe for scavenging ship modules to add to your Corvette building arsenal. Excavating these wrecks will yield an array of Corvette pieces, including rare vertical parts, which unlock a whole new range of build configurations for the more creative designers. Among the exclusive expedition rewards, there is also a set of Atlas-themed modules for those wanting to demonstrate their allegiance to the all-seeing entity. The jewel in the crown of these wreckages is the fireship Arcadia, the fate of which you will learn as you venture through the breach, but you'll have to face your fears and make a leap of fate into the black as you spacewalk through these eerie systems to glean their unique remnants. The spooky Breach Expedition embraces the darker side of the universe and will also lure the bravest travelers towards the ominous and exotic Purple Star solar system, which players first glimpse in the Worlds Part 2 back in January. The planets in these systems are particularly foreboding, with their deep abyssal oceans, unearthly entities, and the notoriously imposing and volatile gas giants. The Breach Expedition begins now and will run for approximately 3 weeks. So that expedition will be running for 3 weeks. Space wreckage in the far reaches of deep space wrecked Corvettes can now be encountered and salvaged. Step out into zero gravity to explore these hollow hunks and equip your multi-tool laser to dismantle their valuable modules, then repurpose this scrap to build your dream ship at the workshop. New modules as well, a significant number of new Corvette modules are now salvageable from deep space wrecks and planetary scrap heaps. These include new landing gear, shields, weapons, connectors, and a number of highly requested wedge-shaped modules that enable a huge variety of creative and complicated builds. Quality of life improvements have rolled out as well. I'm not going to go over all of that. Breach Expedition rewards are noted. Cowling and Diffuser, Wings of Arion, Arion Power Shield, and a lot of updates as always. And obviously, the biggest section of the patch notes is the bug fixes and quality of life improvements, and there's a lot there. The latest big free update for No Man's Sky is Breach. This is version 6.10, and the game, as I mentioned, is on sale $23.99 over on the PlayStation Store. Great time to check that out, discounted. And I would say that would be a worthwhile pickup if you're into this style of game. I've always said No Man's Sky, I appreciate what they did. I remember paying $60 for this game back in August of 2016. I bought it on PC. The PC version was a disaster. The performance at launch was an atrocity, and the game had an incredibly negative reception. I think from the expectations people had relative to where the game was at, I think that was a big problem. Ultimately, over the years, free update after free update, the game has really turned the ship around, and it's a much, much better game. And the fact is, 9 years later, you're paying a fraction of what you initially did, and you're still getting free update after free update. And I would have to think, come August of 2026, they would be foolish not to do a big 10-year celebration update. It would really give an opportunity for people to hyper-focus on this game, celebrate the turnaround that is No Man's Sky. This is a game that 9 years later is still getting updates. Do something special for the 10-year mark. I don't know if you can drop enough updates to get to version 7.0 by August of 2026, but I would time out a major update if I was Hello Games for No Man's Sky in August of next year and do something to celebrate it, because Hello Games should be proud of the progress that, you know, they've made on this game. And maybe they view it as, why pat ourselves on the back? We had that misfired launch back in August, and I don't know, maybe they view it as they owe it to the consumer to drop all of these updates. But brothers, you guys have done a great job. In August of next year, or just next year in its entirety, take a victory lap. Do something to celebrate the accomplishments that No Man's Sky has made, because even if it's not my cup of tea, even if it's not the game that I am going to gravitate towards, you know, survival crafting games, not necessarily my cup of tea, but I always appreciated No Man's Sky from my vantage point as a game that's super relaxing, easy going. Like, if you have a long day at work and you just get home and you just want to chill out, do whatever, you know, whatever you fancy doing, listen to a podcast, you know, do whatever and enjoy a game that's super serene and relaxing. Like, No Man's Sky offers a lot of that, and I appreciate it from that aspect. But obviously, there's also a lot of depth and nuance to the game that has been implemented over the course of the last 9 years. But again, I remember August of 2016. I remember booting that game up on a relatively high-end PC and just being appalled at the performance, first of all, and then the game was just incredibly janky. It was super unfortunate, but look at the turnaround they've made, and I think it's time that they can take a bit of a victory lap, so to speak. I know they're working on a new game, Light No Fire. Hopefully that's making quality progress and sees a better launch whenever that does drop. And yeah, $24 right now in the PlayStation Store. Lastly, a game that I hope turns out well in early 2026, and one that I think deserves a lot more attention, has had a little bit of buzz, but it's a smaller scale game. That is Mouse PI for Hire. It has been delayed until early 2026. Guys, if you like that throwback cartoon-inspired visual aesthetic, that black and white visual aesthetic, much like Cuphead, this should be on your radar. This game looks awesome, and it has been delayed from a 2025 window into early 2026. Obviously, as 2025 is wrapping up, any game that's not dated at this point, chances are it's going to slip into 2026, but I really wanted to just mention this because I think the game looks so good. Join Private Investigator Jack Pepper on guns blazing jazz-fueled adventure in Mouse PI for Hire. Mouse combines the charm of hand-drawn rubber animation inspired by the classic cartoons of the 1930s with the adrenaline and action of an explosive first-person shooter. Love the visual style. Look, in this day and age, it is really hard to stand out in the gaming landscape, but when I saw this game, that's what it immediately did, and I totally see this game having the potential that, sure, it doesn't have a lot of buzz right now. Wait until it comes out, as people play it, as it's all over social media. I think it's a very eye-catching game, and people are going to gravitate to it. So, wanted to give mention to that. As far as the delay is concerned, the message noted, hey everyone, we know that you're all excited for the release date announcement of Mouse PI for Hire at the Galaxy Gaming Showcase this week on October the 23rd. Ahead of the reveal, we wanted to let you know that we have made the decision to move the launch of Mouse PI for Hire from 2025 to early 26. The support you have shown over the years has meant the world to us. Our single highest priority is for the game to deliver you the best possible experience, and this will help ensure we can live up to that goal. Thanks for everyone, and we will see you at the Galaxy. So that'll be happening. We should get more insight on the game. Again, I think it looks great. Not a lot of people know about it, so I'll do what I can. Wanted to give this a mention since I think it'll be something people will be excited for. But that is gonna do it for me. Again, a new PlayStation 5 system software update. If you've been on your PS5 in the last day, you should have that downloaded, but some new updates on that. No Man's Sky on sale right now for $23.99, and it has gotten a significant update in the Breach update. A 3-week expedition will be live as a part of that, and Mouse PI for Hire, you guys, that's a game not getting a lot of buzz. I don't imagine a ton of you guys will pick it up day one at full price, but have this on your radar. I think it could be something special in early 2026. And you look at early 2026, man, there's a lot of games to be looking forward to. February, March especially, a lot of big titles coming out. So a lot of competition there, but we'll see when Mouse PI for Hire does drop. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.